Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel and doing another Madden 23 franchise video. And today we're going to be playing against the 7-6 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're an 86 overall and so are we, but our offense is a little bit worse than them, but our defense is way better than them. So this should be an even matchup. And yeah, we're 12-1, so I'd like to win this game because the Jags and the Titans are right behind us and they're on our tail and they're gonna catch us if we start losing, so we need to keep up this win streak. Now if you guys are new to the channel, then hit that subscribe button and hit the like button if you do enjoy my videos. And if you guys are new to the series, this is your first episode of this series, I'm going to check out my playlist on my channel because it has every single video from the first episode that has all the rules all the way up until now, which is where we're at now. So before we get into the game, or actually while we get into the game, I'm going to spin the positions wheel and the challenge wheel to see what position we have to get for our challenge. So let's start this. And we get tight end. Okay. Alright, so we got tight end for our challenge. Now let's see what challenge we have to do with our tight end. It's either going to be Hayden Hurst or Nick Lewis. It's definitely not going to be Jordan Akins because he doesn't get that much playing time. So we get... Oh, alright. I don't know if we've ever gotten this challenge, but it's actually pretty interesting. So we need 10 rushing yards, which I know it doesn't sound like a lot. We need 10 rushing yards and 2 receiving touchdowns with 5 receptions. So this is actually one of the more interesting challenges because it has 3 things I need to complete. So 10 rushing yards. Let me type this down. 10 rushing yards. And then 2 receiving touchdowns with 10 receptions. Wait, no, it says 5 receptions. Guys, did I say 5 or 10 receptions? Because on the thing it says 5 receptions, so I don't know if I said in the beginning 10 receptions, but I meant 5. So yeah, 10 rushing yards, 2 receiving touchdowns with 5 receptions. Now the way that we're probably gonna get the rushing yards is by going to play type and then this run right here, the jet sweep. But it is with Jordan Akins. That's interesting. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I guess if we go to depth chart, if we go to coaching depth chart and then we go to tight end. Well, no, because our fullback is Troy Hairston, so that's interesting. If we put... Hold on, let me figure this out, guys. Alright, guys, so we ended up having to put Nick Lewis as we get a flag. Okay, but basically what I had to do is I had to move... I had to put my third string tight end. So basically the whole gist of it is my third string tight end will always appear on this jet sweep looking play. So I had to move, since Jordan Akins was our third string tight end, he's obviously the one that would receive these carries. But it needs to be Nick Lewis because he has 99 speed, so he's going to be the easiest person to get the rushing yards with. And I don't know how we're going to get the rushing yards because, yeah, it's not looking good. I don't know how we're going to get it. But we need to get these rushing yards because this is going to be the hardest thing. And if we break a tackle, that would be nice. So we ended up getting 2 rushes for 4 yards. So I guess we're gonna maybe have to complete this challenge with Nick Lewis. I don't know, it depends. So far we have the rushing yards with Nick Lewis, and maybe we could have a huge reception, and we do, and he breaks a tackle. Holy crap. Alright, so that's 1 reception right there. We need the rushing yards though. I don't know how we're gonna get that, but we need to figure out a way where we can get the rushing yards with Nick Lewis. But like I said, we're gonna have to complete this challenge with him because he's the only person or the only tight end on our team that has really high speed that will be able to get a good chance for this. As why is Charlie Heck in the game? No, that's not gonna work. Yeah, where is Nick Lewis? That's interesting. I don't know why Nick Lewis is in the game. We're gonna have to run this ball, but there we go, Nick Lewis. Alright, we need good blocking because we need 6 more rushing yards, and I know it sounds like a little bit, but it is a lot to ask for from your tight ends. So, and especially on this play. But we ended up getting 3 yards there. So 3 rushes for 7 yards. Okay, so we're looking good. We'll run the ball in the inside. Maybe see if we could pick up a couple yards. Alright, so Nick Lewis, you need 3 more rushing yards. I know it sounds like a little bit, but like I've said for like the past 3 times, it is so hard to get these rushing yards with your tight end on this play because it's the only way I know. And 4 rushes for 10 yards. Alright, perfect. So we have that challenge, so let's go to the depth chart and put Nick Lewis back at tight end number 2 because that's exactly where we need him. So we're going to put Nick Lewis there. Boom. And perfect. All right, so now we're set for the rest of the game. We're kind of already in a situation where we have to do this challenge with Nick Lewis, so we're gonna have to do it with him. As simple as that. All right, guys. So this is the route that we're gonna be running. We need to get Nick Lewis open for his first receiving touchdown of the game, and he gets it. Perfect. So we have 1 receiving touchdown, we have 2 receptions, and we have finished the 10 rushing yards. So we already have the rushing yards. We're almost halfway, or well, you can't really get halfway with an odd number, but we're pretty much halfway with the receptions. We just need the receiving yard touchdowns, which are also halfway in. So we're looking good. It's the second quarter. Tampa Bay Bucks scored back. It's 7-3. We are looking pretty well right now, I'd say. And if we could get Jarvis Landry open, that would be awesome. And we do, and he drops the ball because he loves dropping the ball. All right, we're gonna do the same play because it's either. Well, actually, no, it's not going to be Jarvis Landry because John Mechie's in the game. So that's going to be interesting. We're going to try to throw the ball away. My game freezes, and Shaquille Barrett picks it up and takes it back to the house. That is dumb. I was literally trying to throw the ball away, and they got a fumble, like a throw out a fumble. I don't even know what it's called. And then to top it off, they score. And that screws us over heavily. So I hate this game sometimes. I really do. It's very unfortunate that happened. Jarvis Landry catch the ball, and Jamel Dean gets his hands on the ball because we are having a bad game for throwing the ball. I know we have a touchdown, whatever, but it's just not looking good right now because we have a fumble. So I'd like to, for that not to happen. Can Nick? That's gonna be a pick, right? Okay. All right. We suck. We really do suck at throwing. We cannot throw. Shamalone, please. I mean, that's literally the only person that we could really rely on getting these catches, because he's the only one that knows how to catch the ball because he's 6'3" and he has big hands, and he weighs 230 pounds. So the other cornerbacks are just not going to be able to really contest him that well, as Jarvis Landry is going to be wide open, and we almost get in the end zone. So we're down at the 1 yard line. We're gonna. Okay, so. Dang, Nick Lewis is not in the game. We're gonna like run the ball and see if we could get in. Okay, we could have gone in, but I need Nick Lewis to be in the game so we can get this last receiving touchdown with him, and then all we need would be just the actual receptions, which he's not in the game again. Okay, we're gonna have to throw this ball away. Of course we are. We're gonna have to throw it away. As why did it? Oh, go. Okay. We have to throw the ball away. We need Nick Lewis in this game. So we're going to call bench once again. And he's not in the game again. Yeah, this is unfortunate. We're going to have to run the ball. I mean, I can't be wasting plays just to have Nick Lewis in the game. We're going to take our free touchdown. And Dameon Pierce gets himself into the end zone for the first rushing touchdown of the day. And we are up 14-10. So we're looking good. Can Nick Lewis be in the game? All right, he is in the game. All right, perfect. If we could get him a couple catches, that would be nice. But I need him to actually please catch. Thank you. Why do you drop it so much? All right, guys. So we are back, 1st and 10. Let's see what can happen. Nick Lewis, we're gonna force it because I don't care anymore. Nick Lewis. Okay, I mean, he got himself another reception. I think he's now at 3 receptions, I believe, or something around there. So we're pretty much there with the receptions, but we just need that last touchdown with him, as he does have 3 receptions for 55 yards, a touchdown that will make it 4 receptions. We're gonna hurry up since he's already in the game. I know he's tired. Boo-hoo. Suck it up. I don't care. We need you to get a touchdown, and he's right there. Okay, down to 2 yard line. You need 2 yards. Please don't make it harder than what it's supposed to be. I guess we'll do a trail route because they're probably gonna expect him to do that route. Nick Lewis, touchdown. Thank you very much. It looked really sketchy, but we got the touchdown. We got the receptions. We got the yards. Everything is done with the challenge, and we're up 21-10. So we're looking really good in this game. I think we will win, and Justin Fields has his X Factor activated. So as we can see, the guy on Dameon Pierce is on a hard flat, and then the safety that is going to be covering Dameon Pierce is on a deep zone. So if we could have that guy in a deep zone, maybe pull away to Jarvis Landry, that'd be nice. We're going to throw it right now. Throw it right now, and he drops it. Okay, that's fine. 12 for 18. I need to read the defense. So that guy is going to be on a deep zone. So if we could get Chris Olave on a slant route, that would be nice because he'll be wide open. And I didn't know that the linebacker was going to be there. Guys, what are we doing? What are we doing? And we don't have the X factor anymore, which is unfortunate. So we've rushed for 11 times. We've passed for 19 times. Actually, one of the more balanced games that you guys are going to see from us, because we had that rushing thing that we had to complete. So this is going to bring us to the fourth quarter. We're up by 11 points, and we're on all Madden simulations. So it literally cannot get harder than this. So I don't know what else to do to make it harder, unless we just have a 0 overall at every position. But I don't know how to make the game harder. I mean, I physically cannot make it harder. So I don't know what you guys want me to do. That was a dumb throw, and he didn't pick it off. That was stupid, though. We're never going to make that throw ever again. So bench, we could get Olave open. If we score, like, more points and the Bucks don't score anything else, then the game's over. So I'll just see you guys at the end of the game. Olave is open, and that might be a touchdown. Okay, I was going to say it might be a touchdown if he could actually break that tackle. Fortunately, he didn't, but he's not like Nick Chubb, so he's not going to break every tackle. By the way, Nick Chubb is the best running back in the league. And I'm glad Madden 24 is going to have him as the highest overall, but still too low of an overall. And Levante David got his mitts on the ball. That's not good. But overall, the ratings for Madden 24, I don't like. Some of the ratings are decent, like, okay, Justin Jefferson, 99 overall. But there's a lot of other ratings that are not good, that are, like, really not good. Sean Malone, right up the middle. That's going to be down at the 4-yard line, and we're going to hurry up because they're not going to beat this little set that we have. I don't even know the name of it, but Sean Malone, that's another touchdown. It's 28-10. This game is over. I mean, it's pretty much over. Let's see if they score. Then okay, they do score, so this game is not over. But if we just run the ball out, then we should be good. So we're gonna run the ball out with Dameon Pierce. Don't want to really add up to score because we're already gonna win, as long as Dameon Pierce doesn't fumble the ball and they score off of that. But I feel like we should be looking good. We have it on 2 clock. We're going to bring this down to the 2-minute warning. And, yep, it's a 2-minute warning. So I think this game is over. So I'll see you guys at the end of the game. Alright, guys. So we ended up finishing the game 28-17. We ended up just running out the ball. The Bucks put up a little bit of a fight. I mean, at least it was not a blowout for your guys' entertainment. But 16 for 25 for Justin Fields. 270 passing yards, 3 TDs, and gladly 0 interceptions. Dameon Pierce, 14 rushes, 51 yards, and 1 touchdown. Nick Lewis, 4 rushes for 10 yards. And then Tyler Fox, 2 rushes for 8 yards. I just put him at the end of the game just to give him some carries. Now, the challenge with Nick Lewis was 10 rushing yards. As you guys can see, we got that. 2 receiving touchdowns and 5 receptions. So if you look at Nick Lewis, he had 6 receptions, so 1 over the yard of the total. And then he got 68 yards receiving, and he had 2 receiving touchdowns, which was perfect. Sean Malone, 5 receptions, 80 yards, a touchdown. Jarvis Landry, 2 for 63. Olave, 1 for 39. Hayden Hurst, 1 for 14. And then Jordan Akins, 1 for 6. Defensively, Derrick Brown and Jeffrey Simmons get themselves a sack, and then Rashawn Gary gets himself an interception, which is weird because he's supposed to be rushing the passers, so maybe he got a tipped ball and picked off Tom Brady, which is a very good accomplishment for someone to pick him off. So before we go over the upgrades, just to show you guys that I'm not cheating, because I need to do this every episode because I'll keep on winning. Now, when I lose, then I guess you guys would believe me that's on all Madden, but as you guys can see, it is an all Madden simulation, and I'm still winning, so I don't know how else to make it better, harder for me, but I really don't know. So let me upgrade these players and I'll meet you guys after this. Guys, so the next week is extremely important because we're playing a divisional rival, the Indianapolis Colts. We're 13-1, they're 8-6. As you guys know, we're 13-1. The Jags are 12-2, and the Titans finally lost a game, but they're still 11-3. So by far, our division it's pretty much unstoppable. And then the next week after that, we're playing the Titans. So we need to win these games. And since we did win, we get a development upgrade and a +1 overall to any of our players of our choice. We're going to be putting that overall boost to... we'll put it to... I'm trying to think here. The development upgrade is going to go to... We'll do James Bradbury, so we're gonna give him a superstar development, and then the +1 overall is gonna go to Lance Abbott. Why not? Alright guys, so we ended up putting inside shade on James Bradbury, and we put pick artist on him, so he moved from star development to superstar development. And then on the defense side of the ball, once again, we moved Lance Abbott from an 81 overall to an 82 overall, and he moved from, I think, either 96 or 97 speed all the way up to max speed, so he has 99 speed. So overall, our defensive back crew is pretty much, it's unstoppable. You're not going to pass on them. All of our safeties and cornerbacks have abilities on them. And then our pass rush is pretty much unstoppable because we have Rashawn Gary, Carl Lawson, Derek Brown, Jeffrey Simmons, and then Malik Collins, he's there. And then for our off the ball crew, we have Sion Takitaki, which you could kind of, mess around with him. But with Nick Bolin, you're just not. He's a 9-4 overall. So our defense side of the ball is pretty much locked down. And our offense side of the ball, we have like the best quarterback in the game, 9-9 overall. We have a really good running back, which is the X Factor, Dameon Pierce. We have pretty much maxed out Olave. We have 6'3", extremely good threat, Sean Malone. We have Jarvis Landry, he's there. We have a 9-9 speed tight end. Our O-line is looking pretty good to players with ability. So overall, our team is looking very good. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you guys already haven't. And I will see you guys in the next franchise video against our division rival, the Indianapolis Colts.